storied and beautiful venues in college football. Mighty Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Army Black Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, Reese. I have checked in with the Army head coach here pregame. He understands the battle today will be at the line of scrimmage. They come into the game with the best rushing offense in the country, but they are facing a top 10 rushing defense. We will see who makes it or breaks it at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted as the game goes on. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Black Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Falcons' offense will come out first. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun, like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Crosses the 45. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So the Army Black Knights offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Cale Helms. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on the defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Quick step and go. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Couldn't set his feet.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Running inside, it's Davis. Breaks into the open. The 20, the 10. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Falcons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The give. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
The give to the big fullback. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Air Force. You know what? That's a bit of a trick play. Give it to the big guy. Let him tote that rock to the house.
It's a trick in college football now to even have a fullback in the game. Give it to the big fella. I'll tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy. Get in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll toss it. Got the first down at the 45 on his way. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Black Knights will punt this one away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Sells the run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Got it in the middle, it's Pickett. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out every time.
He's loose. Got the first down. The 20, the 10, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll take it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And this guy's been a weapon throughout the season, man. You've seen him, the ability to throw the football and make plays, but also, just like on this play, man, with his legs, he's going to make you honor them. So he's got that dual threat ability, putting a good season together, man. Inching closer to that 1,000-yard rush mark, that's a big feat for a QB.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Using his feet. There he goes. He's at the 50. At the 30. Past the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looks as if he's going to run it. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Headed for the corner, it's Davis. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sells to fake. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. 1st and 10 coming up. The run inside. It's Allen. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that, too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just had to get rid of it.
Well, the defense figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
The Black Knights offense will go to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Short pass. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Give to the fullback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And you got to throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field, always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Mikey Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on 3rd down. Got his man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Quick give. It's Davis. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
3rd down play from the gun. Left side, it's Davis. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Fullback's got it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On play action. Rolls right. He'll throw it. Just gets rid of that one. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Sticks it in his belly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to Davis. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They'll play it safe and try for 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out from, and he loses the football. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Look out! Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got the backs over the middle. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hits inside, it's Davis. Got enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the... He is in! Touchdown, Falcons! They've got the... Trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon taking on the Clemson Tigers. And it's the home team in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On the move. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. Right side, it's long. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The big fullback's got it. Down he goes. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return. On the option. First down, he'll keep it. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to get the corner. Pulls it and runs it again. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Working the ground game. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Out wide right, it's Pickett. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. In traffic, it's Chambers. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Man, you got to love the response of the quarterback. Like last possession, you make a mistake. Easy to get down on yourself sometimes, but now just come out and you're absolutely surgical. 4 for 4.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right side, it's Flowers. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. The field goal is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. Still a 17-point cushion.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Keeps it on the option. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davis. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Pass to 6. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Final play of the quarter coming. Give to the big fullback. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now they're going to throw it. Out wide left, it's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I love fullbacks that can catch the football. These guys aren't just blockers. They're not just smash-mouth players, but these guys have got some finesse to their game and some soft hands to go with it.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. The give. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Keeps it. Enough to move the chains. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Hand off to the fullback. Ran through the contact. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's past the sticks. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They want that clock to run. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Air Force! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And he tacked on the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Taken down.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after.